Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard it right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
Lemonada. I'm Gretchen Rubin, and this is A Little Happier. Several years ago, my family and I went to see Sequence 8, a performance by the Seven Fingers, an artist collective based in Montreal, Canada. It was a performance that was part circus, part dance. It was beautiful and thought-provoking. But as much as I enjoyed the show, I was just as interested in the playbill. Now, I've thought a lot about what it means to experience a call. That is a powerful, practically irresistible feeling that you're meant to do a certain kind of work. I certainly felt a call to writing. It took me a while to hear it and follow it, but I remember thinking, well, at this point, I'd rather fail as a writer than succeed as a lawyer. I remember quoting Juvenal to my father. An inveterate and incurable itch for writing besets many and grows old with their sick hearts. I didn't want that to happen to me. I was struck by the evidence in the playbill that many of these performers had felt a call to the circus. Here's a sampling from several bios. In 2028, his life took a serious turn when he abandoned his studies at McGill University and entered the National Circus School of Montreal in what was decidedly one of the best decisions of his life. Discovered circus at age 8. Immediately impassioned, he tried every circus experience he could. Was barely 5 when he entered the San Francisco School of Circus Arts. I once met a woman who'd left her family and dropped out of school in her early teens to become a juggler. When I expressed surprise, she said, "I just had to do everything I could to learn to juggle." This may sound comical as I say it, but in the moment, it was a profound and almost terrifying statement. In some ways, a call is wonderful. It's clear. It's urgent. It's fulfilling. But in some ways, and for some people, a call isn't wonderful. A call means no choice, or at least great pain in making another choice. Some people don't want to be called to do the kind of work they feel called to do. This reminds me of one of my favorite novels, Flannery O'Connor's Wise Blood, where Hazel Motes destroys himself and redeems himself in his struggle against his call. Also, a call is no guarantee of success. Now, does a call help? I imagine it does help because a call makes it easier to practice. Logan Pearsall Smith wrote, "The test of a vocation is the love of the drudgery it involves." Now, there are good and bad aspects to this. I feel unsettled at any time when I'm not writing, and I mean that. There's a sense of peace and of being in the right place that I experience only when I'm writing. You can see how that attitude might have its drawbacks. I feel immense gratitude every single day that the circumstances of my life make it possible for me to answer my call to writing. I remember talking to a group of first-year medical students. I was asking them how they got into medicine, and they had many different answers. One said, "I've always been fascinated by biology and the human body." Another said, "Both my parents are doctors." And another said, "From the time I was a child, I've known I was going to be a doctor." The last answer sounds like a call to me. All 3 students could make excellent doctors, but having a call may make that experience different. Is a call the same as a moment of obligation? I heard this term from someone who awards grants to people who start public interest projects. She explained that when they were evaluating people as possible grant recipients, they asked, "Did you feel a moment of obligation?" Meaning, did you spot a problem and decide that you were the one who had an obligation to fix it? Many of the people they funded had these moments. Like, I was reading about the malaria problem and I thought someone should come up with a better way to distribute nets. And then I realized I should be the one. How about you? Have you ever felt a call or been around someone who felt a call? And to do what? Was it pleasurable or painful? It can be many things. I'm Gretchen Rubin, and I hope this makes your week a little happier. From the Onward Project.